Row.
My favorite thing about rowing is the fact that I can come back to it and attack it with the same intensity every day, and that's how I'm going to get better. It's not just about me. I know I'm in pain, but so are my teammates, and we're in this together, and we still can't stop until we get to the finish line. Everyone is working together, and you have to work with the people you're in a boat with. You don't get a choice as to who's in the boat. It's these are the people you're put in a boat with. Okay, move the boat, make it go fast, do it together. It's one of the simplest things you'll ever do, and yet it's also one of the hardest things you'll ever do at the same time.
So keep the power up here. Focus on my voice. Splits holding at a 157.
Rowing has given me a lot of focus that I think perhaps I always had, but that I gained a greater ability to access. Being a member of this team has allowed me to push myself in ways that I hadn't thought possible before.
Send together. Send. Ha! There we go. We're at a 155.
Most of all, it's the quintessential growth mindset sport. So the harder you work, the better you get. And it is that simple. Everything in rowing relates to life. And whether it's how to collaborate with people for a project, well, if you've rowed a pair, you understand how to bring out the best in other people. A lot of pretty bright people like to row because of the intellectual challenge of rowing.
I'm always watching my teammates and seeing how do they push themselves. Like, if they can do it, I can do it. And I think it's always really motivating to have those people who really support you and really challenge you.
It's made me a lot more organized. Like, you can't fall behind in schoolwork when you're on crew. If you aren't on top of it, you fall way behind because you have no time to catch up. You have to be in bed by 9 p.m. so you can be up by 4 a.m. And what I found works best is to sit down, shut up, tell my brain to shut up, and just push through it. It's like, yeah, I'm in pain, that's unfortunate, keep going.
Yeah, life's like a 2K. But I think people who strive for excellence will do it in whatever they do. And so that's why what you do in the water applies to what you do on land too, because you've proved to yourself that you can do more than you thought. And so then that goes to your job interviews and your exams and your other areas where you might feel really challenged.
Go!
It forces me to be organized, and it forces me to be like, okay, I have to get this done at this time. I can't procrastinate on this because I don't get to get up early in the morning and work on it like most people. I have practice, so I have to get it done on time or early. Otherwise, it'll end up being late.
The team practices 7 times a week, 5 on the water, 2 on land. It's actually pretty easy because it's so early in the morning it doesn't conflict with anything, so you just have to decide to make it a priority, and then you can schedule everything around that.